go, baby. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Let's get it, baby. Oh. Oh. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Ow! Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Let's go.
Woo! Oh, man, let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome in for another wicked night of racing action. We got the Dirt Street Stocks coming right at you from Cedar Lake Speedway. It's the SIM500 presented by T&A Motorsports Dirt Series. These Dirt Street Stocks looking very slick out there on the racetrack. This track already packed in, already ready to rock and roll. See that Quill Racing 777 ride of John Quill Jr. out there on the racetrack, running some laps, getting ready to go to battle here. You guys are just tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, as we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get ready to set them loose, chat. We're gonna get ready to set them loose. Papa Mike coming in, showing the love with the like and the share. What is good, Papa Mike? Yo, Alyssa coming in, showing the love as well. Eric, my boy, coming in, showing the love, smashing that like. Ty, Mr. Dickinson coming in with that heart reaction. Nate, Mr. Walker coming in. I love you. Oh my gosh, Nate, I love you too, homie. Let's go. Oh, that's what's up right there, homie. Coming in, showing the love. Feeling the love here tonight already. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, chat. Ooh. Oh, let's go. I love you more than Nathan. Oh my gosh, we're going to have a love fest up in here or something tonight. That's it. Just a giant Peacemaker gaming orgy, I guess. I don't know. Wait, who said that? Who said that? I didn't say that. Let's go, chat. Oh, man, this is going to be good, man. This is going to be good. We got a lot of cars out here on the racetrack, man. We got 20 plus. Looking at 24 drivers signed in, ready to go to battle here tonight. 24 cars. I'm on top. Oh, no way. I'm definitely on top. The bigger goes on top, always. It's like mathematics, you know. It's like mathematics. The bigger one always goes on top. The bigger numbers always on top, bro. Always. Yo, DWR, JRE coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Sean McKinney. Sean coming in, showing that love, smashing that like. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go, my boy. I'm a record. Oh, baby, let's go. I'm in for that, man. I'm in for that. That's extra money. That's extra money right there. Jimmy cheering on Bradley Means. Bradley looking to have a good run here tonight, man. Bradley's looking to have a real good night. Yo, Jeremy Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn coming in, showing the love. Is that why I always finish towards the back? Because I'm so small? Pretty much, Ty. Pretty much, homie. That's exactly why. Yo, Taylor Welch. Mr. Welch coming in, showing the love. Smashing that like on the stream. Cecil, Mr. Kirkpatrick. What is good, Cecil? How you doing, my boy? How you doing coming in with the kissy face?
Let's go.
Oh, my gosh. John Quill. What is good, Johnny? What is good, John? What is good, my boy, coming in? Showing the hearts as well. All the love up in the chat, man. That's what it's all about right there. Peace and love, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the peace and love. Ty coming in, celebrating his 10 months of being a subscriber. 10-month anniversary of being a subscriber. Are you kidding me, Ty? Are you kidding me, homie? 10 months, man. Holy smokes. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? We might have to start pushing for more subscriptions, but we're going to start pushing for more of those probably over on Kick. Once we get the affiliate over on Kick, we are working on that 75 followers over there. That's going to be the place to be, man. It's going to be Kick in the future. Obviously, we're going to continue to stay here with Facebook and continue to multi-stream and everything else. But, man, Kick is definitely gonna be probably one of the more better places to kind of hang out on a regular basis. But man, we are continuing to try to build more and more on all fronts, baby. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Let's go, chat. Let's go. These drivers out on the racetrack for a quick qualifying session. They're jumping out onto the racetrack. They're going to try to lay down their quickest lap times. Yo, Jeremy Akins, my boy. Jeremy coming in showing the love. Cody, Mr. Ernest. Cody coming in showing the love. What is good, Cody? Coming in smashing that share button. Let's get it. Let's get it, my boy. Yo, Jimmy coming in with that heart reaction as well. Jimmy coming in showing the love. Jimmy... DeLozier? Jimmy, I probably murdered your last name, my boy. I probably murdered it. DeLozier? Probably DeLozier. Yo, John! Mr. Quill! John Quill Jr. coming in and setting it off. The 500-star dono. Homie, let's go! Coming in showing all the love with the 500-star dono. Setting it off. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, you didn't have to do that. You're way too generous, way too kind, homie. Coming in smashing that 500-star button, man. Much appreciated. Yo, Brycey Bear. Bryce Dickinson with that heart reaction and the share. What is good, Brycey Bear? Charles Barnes, how you doing? How you doing, my boy? Yo, Alex Brewer, what is good, Brewer? What is good, my boy? What the heck are you? Brewer coming in showing the love, smashing that like on the stream as well. Charles coming in with the like and the share. Jonathan Wiley coming in with that heart reaction. Let's did? Go. Oh, I murdered it, Jimmy. Did I murder it? I probably murdered it, bro. I'm awful when it comes to last names, Toby. I'm awful when it comes to last names. I am so bad. I'm so bad. I probably murdered. All good though. All good though. Okay, that's spell it out for me. Spell it out for me. How do you break it down? How do you break it down? Because like I see Del O and then like Zier. Delozier. Delozier. That's kind of what I'm reading, Jimmy. That's what I'm reading, but it's probably nowhere close. Whatever you do, don't ride in car with my Brycey Bear. Put your logo upside down on my dash. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I rushed it. Bryce. Oh my. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Bryce? You're putting the logo upside down. What in the world? Come on, homie. Yo, Brenda Stockton. Brenda coming in with the like and the share. What is good, Brenda? How you doing? Jeff. Mr. Dickinson coming in showing the love. Shane Yates says, just got home, laughing loud to have my kid load in for me. Yo, Shane, that's what's up, homie. That's what's up right there, my boy. That's what's up right there. The I is silent. Okay, so Delozer? Is that closer? Delozer, it's closer. I feel.
Let's go.
I feel. Now we're rhyming, okay? Now we're rhyming up in here. Yo, Anthony Carp, John Quill. Johnny coming in, setting it off again with another 50 stars. Let's go, homie. Going and setting it off with a 50-star dono as well. 550 stars. John, my boy, I appreciate you so much, my boy. Appreciate you so much coming in. Close. Okay, we're getting closer. Everyone at home trying to figure out how to say, yeah. See, I told you. I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one. Okay, I'm not the only one. Yo, Craig, Michael Deacon, my boy Craig coming in showing the love as well, coming in smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Craig? What is good, my boy? Anthony coming in with the share as well. Let's go. Okay, Delozer.
Let's go.
Is that it? I think we're good. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1. Yo, Mr. Rourke, what is good, Logan? What is good, my boy? Logan coming in showing the love. Delozer. It'll haunt me in my sleep. I know, right? I know. That's why we got to break them down. We got to break them down. We got to figure them out. I'll still get it wrong 100% of the time, 90% of the time, okay? New chassis is here. Let's see if we can put this 69 Sancho Express on the map. Let's go, Cecil. That's what's up right there. Yo, T&A Motorsports, our league sponsor, coming in, showing that love as well, smashing that like on the stream. T&A Motorsports coming in, showing all the love here, helping the whole race here. Once again, man, coming on board with the SIM500 and John Fowler, and coming in showing that love. Much appreciate to T&A Motorsports, man, coming in showing all that love. Yo, Michael Dickinson coming in showing the love. Coming a 9-month subscriber anniversary. 9 months of being a subscriber. Are you kidding me, Papa Mike? Are you kidding me, my boy? Yo, Dylan Murray, what is good, Dylan? What is good, my boy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1 getting underway here, and starting on the pole in the 11 ride. That is Shane Yates. To his outside in the 22 ride, that is Chad Peterbow. And starting inside of row number 2 in the 37, we see James Stockton. Sev Castle in the Cocky Floyd Consulting number 7 ride to his outside, and starting inside of row number 3 in the 67 machine. A new looking ride there for Ty Dickinson. Then we see Cody Gagliano, Joey Brewer, Gary Gagliano, Brady Ehrman, Cody Ernest, Taylor Welch, and Dustin Fryer rounding out the field. As we are green flag racing here from Cedar Lake Speedway, and quickly Shane Yates out in front. Yates leads the way here in the 11 ride. Chad Peterbow right there in position number 2. James Stockton still trying to clear that 7 ride of Sev Castle, as Ty Dickinson with that new looking ride trying to work himself up into the top spot here, up inside the top 4, as man, oh man, oh man, that 67 ride is looking fresh. I do believe he's trying to work himself into that 4th position, as the top 4 are going to transfer through into the A main. So he's looking to pick up one more spot, in his teammate Cody Gagliano right there behind him, trying to reel in the backpack of the field here. Then we see Joey Brewer and Gary Gagliano battling side by side back there. This is for 7th and 8th position on the racetrack. Grady Ehrman right there behind them. Then you see that purple, blue, and white 88 ride. That is Cody Ernest, and the 11 ride of Dustin Fryer right there behind him in 11. Taylor Welch with a bit of damage here. Looks like Taylor has lost that whole front nose here on that car. The whole front nose tore off the 747 ride. I don't know where that contact came from or where that nose cone went to, but unfortunately, he doesn't have it on there. And look out, Joey Brewer. Brewer trying to hang on to it, flying around the racetrack. Unfortunately here for Brewer, Dustin Fryer, a couple of these guys getting bounced around back here. A little bit of damage there to the 4 machine, as he's going to keep on rolling. That's out in front. It is all Shane Yates. Yates continuing to lead the way here. Yates out in front, leading the way. Yates out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done. We're going to see that white flag fly, so one more time for Shane Yates to get it done. Chad Peterbow sitting right there in position number 2. James Stockton in 3rd, and Sev Castle in that 4th and final transfer spot as they head out of corner number 4. The checkered flag is going to fly as Shane Yates is going to pick up heat race win number 1. Peterbow, Stockton, Castle right there in our top 4. That means everybody else is going to go to the consolation race. So we're going to get ready here. We're going to get ready for the next heat race action. These drivers are going to get loaded right on in and ready to go. Johnny cheering on Cody Gagliano. Jimmy says, Facebook, call me later and I'll help you pronounce it. Laugh my ass up. We might have to do that. We might have to do that. At the track, they call me Jimmy the driver. Okay, see, and that's real life. You can talk to those guys. You can talk to those guys at the track, and they should know. They should know, but not me. New paints make you faster. It's science. It is science. 100% it is. 100% they make you faster. 100% of the time, 90% of the time, okay? See you tomorrow, Big Pimpin'. Let's go, Dustin. Let's go, my boy. Mr. Benton coming in, showing that love, smashing the like on the stream. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 about to get underway, and starting on the pole in that 21C machine, that is Charles Barnes. To his outside, driver we haven't seen here in a little bit. That's the 04 ride of Calvin Brooks. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 8 machine, that is Jeremy Vaughn. And to his outside in the 0B, that is Bradley Means. Starting inside of row number 3, a new looking chassis, new looking ride here for the NLR 69 ride of Cecil Kirkpatrick. To his outside, his teammate, the 1 of Alex Brewer. Then we see John Quill Jr., the 10 ride Alon Franks, Joshua Ely, Bryce Dickinson, Doug Sigmund, and Stephen Barrow rounding out the field here as we're going to go back to green flag racing. Charles Barnes out in front, gets into the implement tires a little bit there. He's going to wash up the racetrack, but he's going to clear Calvin Brooks down the backstretch. So it is all Mr. Charles Barnes out in front here. Charles leads the way, but Calvin Brooks hanging right there with him. We haven't seen Calvin in any of these races in a little while, so it's good to see Calvin back out here on the racetrack. I'm not sure what he's been up to. We may have an opportunity to talk to him here tonight before at the end of this feature event, as he's looking real good right now, sticking right there on the back bumper of Charles Barnes, trying to find a way underneath of him here as he's taking a look down low. You see side by side there for 3rd and 4th position. The 0B ride of Bradley Means trying to find a way around the 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn. Vaughn's going to stay right there down low, going to keep on rolling the bottom. He's going to finally slide up in front of the 0B. Bradley's going to get right onto his back bumper, shove him down the backstretch as Cecil Kirkpatrick is right there in position number 5. Alex Brewer, Lon Franks there in 6th and 7th. John Quill Jr. in that Quill Racing number 777 ride right there in position number 8. Is that Cocky Floyd Consulting? Oh, man! Down through the grass goes the 04 ride of Calvin Brooks. Brooks from position number 2 now on the outside. Looking in here, he's going to get a little contact with the 69 machine. Calvin Brooks now on the outside of a transfer spot. They're all beating and banging. They know they got to get a move on right here. We still see body parts out there on the racetrack. Somebody's nose cone out there as Barnes continues to lead the way. Now you see John Quill Jr. pull down to the inside here. I'm not sure what's wrong with the 77. Oh, I don't know what's wrong here with John Quill Jr. Something's gotten wrong with that car parked here on the backstretch as the white flag has been displayed one more time for Charles Barnes down the backstretch. Bradley Means in position number 2. Jeremy Vaughn there in 3 in the battle for that 4th and final transfer spot is going to go to the 69 ride of Cecil Kirkpatrick. Calvin Brooks on the outside looking in as Brooks, Brewer, Franks, Ely, Sigmund, Dickinson, Barrow, and John Quill Jr. are all going to the consolation race as Barnes picks up heat race win number 2. Man, it looked like the steering wheel broke or something there, as it actually looks like we're going to skip our consolation race and everybody is going to make it into the show. The admins saying, you know what, we're not going to make anybody go home early. No one's going to load up. No one's going on. You know, no one's joining the fans in the stands. Everyone's getting behind the wheel. Everyone's going to get a chance to race here tonight, and everyone's jumping out here onto the racetrack, and we're going to get ready to set them loose as they're going to jump out here for a quick warm-up session. These drivers are going to get ready to rock and roll. Big facts, dog. Big facts right there, says Dylan Murray with the new, the paints make you faster. Paints make you faster. John Quill Jr. fell out of the seat. Could you imagine? That would be probably like the funniest video in the world, bro. Just trying to race real good and then just like leaning too much, maybe. Trying to get some lean into her. And then just snap the arm off or something, fall right out of the chair. That'd be like America's Funniest Home Videos right there. Charles got this heat wrapped up, old son. Oh, yes. Yes, he did. 60% of the time, it works every time. Exactly. Jonathan gets it. My computer and TV shut off. The inverter got hot and tripped. Oh no, John, no, that is the worst. Oh man, that sucks, homie. That sucks. Hopefully you can get it fired back up here quick enough, as probably should have about a minute here. Oh man, yeah, maybe about a minute before this race gets underway. as everyone gets loaded into the sim. Hopefully it can get fired back up and you can get back in here quick enough, homie, as we're going to get ready for our starting lineup. Our A-Main feature event about to get underway here as these drivers getting loaded into the sim. They're getting ready to rock and roll. We're getting ready to set them loose here at Cedar Lake. Woo! Man, this is a show, man. These guys are giving us a treat out here in this one. Some wicked racing action all around the racetrack as we're going to get ready, set them loose. They're already rolling on the racetrack. Things are moving quick here. There's no time to settle down. There's no time to relax here in this one as we're going to get ready to jump right into it. Our A-Main feature event about to get underway here as these drivers getting loaded into the sim. We're going to get ready for our starting lineup. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in to the SIM500 T&A Motorsports Dirt Series Dirt Street Stocks. Starting on the pole in the 11 ride, that is Shane Yates. To his outside is Charles Barnes. We see Chad Puderbo, Bradley Means, James Stockton, Jeremy Vaughn, Cecil Kirkpatrick, Seth Castle, Calvin Brooks, Ty Dickinson rounding out the top 10. Brewer, Gagliano, Franks, Ehrman, Ely, Ernest, Sigmund Dickinson, Gagliano, Barrow, Fryer, Quill Jr., Welch, and Brewer rounding out the field as we are back to green flag racing here. So we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation. As the green flag out and about in the 11 ride of Shane Yates is going to lead lap number 1 as he's cleared the rest of the field and he's trying to disappear. Charles Barnes right there in position number 2. You can see him 2-3 wide throughout the field here as they're beating and banging and battling all around this racetrack. These drivers trying to find their way to the front, trying to hold off any of these hard-charging drivers up through the field. You see the 7 ride getting into the 37 there a little bit. James Stockton trying to hold on to position number 5. He's going to get a good shot right there again from the 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn as you can see him stacking up back here just on the back half of the top 5 as the top 5 cars starting to spread out here. Single file. Everybody else, though, still right there side by side back behind them. The 43 ride of Grady Ehrman having a heck of a run here early on in this one. That 43 ride already working himself up inside the top 10 here and trying to crack his way inside the top 5. Ehrman, a man on a mission, down on the bottom side of the racetrack as Jeremy Vaughn sliding back ever so slightly. Ty Dickinson, hang on to her. Ty almost going around right there. You see a little bit of damage to the front end of that 67 ride. See these drivers still 3-4 wide. You see Bryce Dickinson 3 wide right there between John Quill Jr. and Gary Gagliano as those guys battle side by side back there. That is for about the 18th position on the racetrack as they're not giving up an inch. They're still racing hard all around the places. Oh man, Taylor Welch, hang on to her, baby. Getting a little loose, getting up the racetrack into the side of Joey Brewer. It's out in front. It's all Mr. Shane Yates as Yates continues to lead the way. Yates out in front. Susie, Mama Bear coming in, showing the love. Mama Bear, subscriber for 10 months, our 10-month anniversary. Let's go, Susie. Let's go, Mama Bear. Coming in, big flexing as well with that 10-month anniversary of being a subscriber. Let's freaking go. Let's go. As out in front, Shane Yates continues to lead the way, but Charles Barnes sticking right there with them. Barnes only about a car length behind that 11 ride as James Stockton and the rest of the field starting to slide back. Stockton about almost 2 seconds behind those 2 lead cars as he's got the 0B ride of Bradley Mead sticking right there behind him as Bradley hanging on to position number 4 here as this 37 ride working himself towards the front. Chad Puderbo unfortunately sliding back ever so slightly here as Grady Ehrman still having a great run, continuing to work that 43 ride up and through the field and closer towards the front here. As that 43 ride has really came to life late in this one. The 04 ride of Calvin Brooks right there behind him, trying to follow the 43 ride right on through as Grady Ehrman trying to close the gap here to the 7 ride of Seth Castle for position number 5. Slon Franks there in 9th. Jeremy Vaughn in 8th with Cody Gagliano right there to his inside. Alex Brewer and Ty Dickinson right there behind him, as that's 4 of those next level racing rides right there in, what is that, 8th or 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th on the racetrack. You can throw in Cecil Kirkpatrick right there in 14th as well. Then you see Joshua Ely there in 15th and Bryce Dickinson there in 16th. So this big pack of next level racing rides trying to work their way up through the field. John Quill Jr. right there in 17th. Dustin Fryer in 18th. Cody Ernest there in position number 19 as Stephen Barrow down to his inside. Joey Brewer and Gary Gagliano battle back there for 21st and 22nd. And then Taylor Welch in that T&A Motorsports 747 ride back there in 23rd. And Doug Sigmund there in position number 24. Unfortunately, at the rear of the field, as you can see our leaders right there behind him, about a straightaway back as Shane Yates continues to lead the way here. Yates putting down some great lap times, but that 21C machine of Charles Barnes has not left his back bumper. They've stayed right there, nose to tail, right from the drop of the green flag. Charles has not let him walk away. They continue to run right there beside each other. Charles looking around the racetrack a little bit, trying to find some different entries, trying to find that extra little bit of speed here, as he's going to keep on trying to find his way up and around the 11 ride of Shane Yates, as Yates is just going to continue to try to hit his marks, continue to run good up there along that outside wall, as that's the fastest way around the racetrack right now. He's going to switch it up here down through corner number 3 and 4, going to slide up through the slick, up to the high side on the exit of corner number 4. This track really starting to slick off. It's starting to change. These drivers starting to search around the track for a little bit of something different out there, trying to find some faster ways to get around. And you can see the 11 and the 21C basically still right in those tire tracks, lap after lap after lap, continuing to hit their marks. As we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. Michael, Mr. Dickinson, Papa Mike coming in, showing the love. Papa Mike coming in, smashing the 500-star dono. Are you kidding me, Papa Mike? Are you kidding me, my boy? Holy moly. Oh, my. Papa Mike, you also got that one of these Rising Star fan badges as well. Hey, one of these Rising fans? I think you've already been a Rising fan. I don't even know. You have so many badges right now, bro. The follower badge, the sharer badge, the top fan badge, the star sender badge, 10-month subscriber badge. Oh my gosh. Absolutely insane, Papa Mike. Much appreciate you. We're going to actually see our first caution flag. See, we started to talk about the Crank It Up, and instantly the caution flag comes out. See, it's good we didn't do it, as it looks like Dustin Fryer here is going to have some issues in the 11 machine. Take a look back and see what happens here to Dustin as just gets up into the outside wall right there. That car digs in, goes around Cody Ernest with some pretty heavy contact. Taylor Welch with a little bit of contact there, as well as unfortunate break there for Dustin Fryer. He takes that thing down pit side. Just looks like he loses it a little bit here behind the wheel and just gets up into that outside wall. This track's so slick, and that's some pretty heavy contact between him and the 88 ride of Cody Ernest. So a tough break there for Ernest, as well as he's going to have to go down pit side and get some work done to that thing. So we'll get him stacked back up. We'll get him re-racked and ready to go back to green flag racing. Yo, Shenny coming in, dropping a follow over on Kick. Shenny, welcome to the Peacemaker family. Welcome to the Peacemaker crew over on Kick. Man, Kick is absolutely on fire. I hope we continue to see some more and more growth over there on Kick. If you guys are just tuning in, if it's your first time watching over on Kick, let me know. Drop a comment up into the chat. Hit that follow button as we continue to build more and more over there. As we got these drivers stacked back up, we're gonna get ready to go back to green flag racing. Shane Yates out in front. Yates is gonna drop the hammer here once again as the green flag back out in the air. Charles Barnes quickly going to jump up and clear another car as they're starting to wreck back here. A big pile up. Oh my gosh. I don't know how they're still pointing in the right direction. Around goes Alex Brewer. The one car to go around is the one ride of Alex Brewer. Gary Gagliano getting caught up in that one. I don't know how the 43 ride or the 22 of Chad Puderbo survived that, as they were absolutely getting bounced around there in cautions, breeding cautions here at Cedar Lake. And we're going to go back under that caution flag as we'll take a look and see what was going on here with this one. As, man, I don't even know how to explain what was happening there at a corner number 4. As you can see them all 3 wide here. It looks like the 43 ride was the first car to start to kind of really get bounced around here. Let me see if we can find, where is that 43 machine? We're still trying to find him up here on the channel. Where is he here? Things are moving around so fast I can't even find the 43 of Ernest. Where is, or Ehrman? There he is. There's Ehrman. So it looks like Grady, unfortunately, here, he's going to get into the corner. He's going to get into the back of the 37 a little bit right there. That's going to kind of kick him around. He gets into Puderbo right there. Puderbo's trying to hang on to it. They all continue to slide around 3 wide. And fortunately for that JRE DWR number 22 ride, he could never really get it figured out. You can see that heavy front end damage. Chad, unfortunately, just kind of getting bounced around there after that initial contact. And just trying to hang on to this thing. It's down the racetrack, off the 69 of Cecil Kirkpatrick, back up the racetrack, and then Alex Brewer. Brewer really nowhere to go out there, man. Brewer just trying to hang on to this thing. You got a little contact there from the 43 as well, as Berman came down the racetrack. That kind of sends him off the track here. And he looks clear, and then right there, just all that momentum and all that force coming back up the racetrack, gets into the front end of Alex Brewer and spins that one right around us. We're going to go back to green flag racing. The green flag quickly back out in the air here, and things are getting mixed up again. They're 3-4 wide back here. I don't know how they're going to make it through here as they continue to battle 3-4 wide throughout the field here. The pressure's on us. Out in front, Shane Yates continues to lead the way. Yates out in front. Charles Barnes back into position number 2 here. He's a little bit of a distance behind here. Shane with a great restart and quickly clearing that 21C, trying to pull away from him as quick as possible. Bradley Means jumping up to the outside here, trying to make the pass on the 37 right of James Stockton for position number 3. And don't look now, but here comes that 43 right of Grady Ehrman. Once again, Ehrman up on the high side now. The 43 looking for some big runs up there, trying to find his way back around the 20R right of Cody Gagliano. Cody with a good run, though, up into the 8th position here. Still trying to find his way closer and closer to the front as he's got Lon Franks and Jeremy Vaughn right there behind him. You see Joshua Ely having a good run back up just on the outside of the top 10. John Quill Jr. right there in 12th. Bryce Dickinson there in 13th, battling side by side with his brother Ty Dickinson right there in 14th as the 67 and the 84 duke it out right there for position 13 and 14. We're going to jump in to a Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite drivers as we're going to crank it up. All right, it's the caution flag going to come back out here. We'll take a look back and see what happens, see what brings out the caution flag once again as jump in here and take a quick look, see what happens as crank it up caution flag, never failing here, never failing with that crank it up caution flag. Let's take a look and see what happens out here on the racetrack. Looks like Lon Franks, unfortunately, caught up in this one. Let's see if we can get a different look at this as they're 3 wide right there in front of them. This looks like him and Grady Erman kind of coming together, but oh, it's the 7 ride of Seth Castle going around right there. The 20R ride going around as well. Bryce Dickinson getting a piece of that one. Ty Dickinson having to go through the grass. The 69 of Kirkpatrick going through the grass as looks like maybe Cody Gagliano and Seth Castle just making a little bit of contact down into corner number 3 here. Seth goes around first right there. Looks almost like a little bit of, I don't even know, neck coat a little bit there. And then it looks like the 43 ride getting into the back of the 20R. Spinning the 20R ride of Cody Gagliano around. And spin Cody around right here. Let's see if we can get a far chase angle on this one. There's the contact. Yeah, it looks like just neck coat right there. Spins the 7 right around, and the 43 gets into the 20R, probably getting onto the binders there. Around he goes, and everyone else there as well, but Seth Castle and Lon Franks getting the worst end of this one is Seth Castle's unfortunately going to get around right there after that neck coat. Lon Franks going to get right into the side of him, and then here comes the Dickinson boys in there getting a little piece of that one, but they all kind of get back into straight line. They keep on rolling as we're going to go back to green flag racing. The green flag back out in the air here once again as we're going to continue on with our Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. Ladies and gentlemen, as the laps continue to click off here, out in front, Shane Yates continuing to lead the way, but once again, Charles Barnes right there on his back bumper. Shane up into the wall, pretty hard right there. Charles sticking right there with them as they head down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out at corner number 4. We're going to see 6 more laps left to go here. 6 more laps for the 11 ride of Shane Yates to try and get it done. Yates out in front here, trying to pick up the checkered flag, trying to lead it right from the drop of the green flag right down to the checkered as that Premier Racing Setups ride continues to try to hold off that NLR and H-Lens Papa Mike Promotions number 21 C at Charles Barnes. A great run here for James Stockton as he's right there in position number 3. James having a good run. Calvin Brooks right there in 4th in that 04 ride, having a great run here as well. Bradley Means there in 5th. Grady Erman there in 6th. Lon Franks in 7th. Joshua Ely now up inside the top 10 in that 8th position. Side by side there with Jeremy Vaughn. John Quill Jr. in the 777 machine. There in that 10th spot with Bryce Dickinson right there behind him. And we get a driver going around. It's Joey Brewer. Pointed in the wrong direction in a late race caution flag. The last thing that our leaders wanted to see. Shane Yates did not want to see that caution flag fly. Charles Barnes right there in position number 2, probably mounting a charge right there. Probably not really what Charles wanted to see either, as he was getting ready to start throwing some big bombs and some slide jobs in there. Unfortunately, he's going to have to try to hit this restart absolutely perfect, trying to hang right there with the 11 ride. As we'll take a look back and see what happens as Joey Brewer, unfortunately, Brewer just kind of getting loose up there on the high side. Starts to come down the racetrack over the nose of the 1 ride, and unfortunately Brewer and the 88 ride of Cody Ernest, just not enough time to avoid the contact there with the half-spinning 4 machine of Joey Brewer, and Brewer's going to go around, and our flagman staring right at it quickly throws that caution flag out. So we'll stack them back up, and we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. Should be single file restart here, so could be a best case scenario for Shane Yates, could be worst case for Charles Barnes, but it could go either way here, as we'll get these drivers stacked up and ready to go back to green flag racing. The pace truck already with the lights turned off, and that means we're going to get ready to set them loose right here. 2-lap shootout at the front of the field here. We're going to have to wait and see if they can get all the way around and back to the checkered flag, as the green flag back out in the air for the 11 machine of Shane Yates. Yates with a great restart. Charles got up into the wall ever so slightly. Here comes James Stockton, and Stockton looking down low here as well. Shane Yates down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. He's going to see the white flag fly. So one more time around here for Shane Yates, as here comes the 21C down low, taking a look, couldn't quite get there. Shane's gonna block that slider line down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's all Shane Yates picking up heat race win here at Cedar Lake. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up right there for Mr. Shane Yates as he picks up the checkered flag. What a run and what a race here out of that Premier Racing Setups number 11 ride, as Yates gets it done and parks this ride up in the Cedar Lake victory lane. Charles Barnes giving it everything he could there at the end. Coming up 1 spot short in that 21C machine. Coming home in position number 2. James Stockton with a heck of a run in that Householder Racing ride. Coming home there in position number 3. Calvin Brooks with a great run coming home there in 4th. And Bradley Means rounding out our top 5. Grady Ehrman with a great finish as well, as Ehrman coming home there in position number 6. I don't know what's going on here in corner number 3 and 4, but Joey Brewer is currently parked right underneath the 43 ride right now. These guys all cheering, all having a good time, but right now the driver having the best time on the racetrack is that 11 machine of Shane Yates, as he picks up the checkered flag. Let's see those checkered flags up in the chat. Let's see those congratulations here to the 11 driver of Shane Yates, as he gets it done and parks that ride up here in victory lane. Man, what a run and what a race from Shane Yates. Man, oh man, oh man, what a drive right there. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere, as we're gonna get ready to pull our race winner up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Man, what a run and what a show right there put on by these drivers. Wowzers, wowzers. Headset died with 15 laps to go. Oh my gosh. Bryce, you don't need no headset. Charles didn't need that last yellow. Yeah, I think that last yellow was the worst case scenario there for Charles. I think Charles was pretty good. Was pretty good up until that caution flag came out. At least he had the momentum built up, and he was right there on his back bumper. I think that restart just gave that little bit of a break there to Yates, where he kind of got that restart, got that couple of car length gap in between himself and the 21C, and then from that point Charles could never really get enough time to get back to the rear bumper to be able to really throw a big move into there, to throw that big slider, or to maybe give him a little bit of a bump, trying to wash him up the racetrack, or get him a little bit loose where Charles would be able to get underneath of him. Just he never got that opportunity there after that last thing. I sent the stars to postpone the Crank It Up. Oh my gosh. Send them to postpone the Crank It Up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Michael. I appreciate that, my boy. Barnes is coming, stalking him. He was stalking him all right pretty much the whole time. Yeah, I'm back in the semi. Forgot I had to turn the semi on. Oh, John, that's why it went out. That's why it went out and got hot. Yeah, you gotta have it on, eh? At least you gotta turn the AC on in the big old semi, eh? You gotta turn the AC on, at least get chilled and be nice and cool for a little bit, I guess. I mean, or unless if you're cold, you can turn the heat on. Either way, yo, Colby coming in, smashing that reaction on the stream. Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in, showing the love with that heart reaction as well. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to jump up here into the broadcast booth with our race winner right now. We're going to pull Mr. Shane Yates up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Shane, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Shane, my boy, you get her done here tonight, man. A great run, a great drive out of that Premier Racing Setups machine as you take the green flag from the pole position here, not only in the A main, but in your heat race. You're able to pull away, pick up that heat race win. It gives you that starting spot up in the front here for this A main feature event. Quickly, you clear the 21C of Charles Barnes, and then from that point on, you had him all over your back bumper, breathing down your neck for 40 laps here at Cedar Lake, man. Just right there, right on your back bumper, right from the drop of the green flag. Take us back through this race. How did you hold them off? How did you keep that car out in front? How did you just continue to keep hitting your marks consistently lap after lap after lap to park that ride up here in victory lane?
Just getting a good start on him. He hesitated a little bit on the green start. And, I mean, if he didn't hesitate just a little bit, he would have had me because the outside's dominant here at Cedar Lake. And, I didn't want to tighten my car up too tight. I kind of went with a little bit looser car because of 1 and 2. And it hurt me in 3 and 4. 3 and 4, he was eating me alive. He was all over me in 3 and 4. And I was just hoping, 1 and 2 is going to help me, and 3 and 4 he's going to catch me. But it is hard to pass here. You got to really have somebody mess up. If he was in front of me, I believe.
Let's go.
I mean, I don't think I would have had nothing for him if he was in front of me. He would have got me. He'd run off. I think he would have run off and left me a few car lengths anyway.
Let's go.
But that's just Cedar Lake for you.
Absolutely, man. That is definitely Cedar Lake. Well, I mean, nonetheless, man, you guys put an absolute show on here for us. We were talking, about that last caution flag, that final restart. We were talking about how, it could have been a bit of a blessing in disguise for you as that restart allowed you to kind of break away from Charles a little bit there for at least the lap or two that you needed to finish this one off. Were you a little bit happy to see that caution flag, knowing that Charles was right there within striking distance coming down to the final couple laps, or were you, a little bit nervous with that caution flag?
It's like a toss-up, man. Charles is most of the time good on his starts. So, like, if he judged my start just right, the yellow would have hurt me. But if he didn't, it would hurt him.
Absolutely.
And it just, he didn't get it right, and I pulled away a little bit, and it helped me. It actually helped me because where he didn't hit it right on the mark.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely looked like it helped you there a little bit as you were able to kind of break away from him there, at least give you enough where it kind of gave you that breathing room where he didn't have, those big runs coming or, being right there on your back bumper where he could take a peek down low underneath of you and try to throw those big sliders. It kind of, blocked him away from it. So it kind of was a blessing in disguise there for you as you were able to keep that 21C ride at bay and park that 11 right up here in victory lane. Shane, who would you like to thank for such a great run, a great drive, and a great performance here at Cedar Lake?
Thank my team, Premier Racing Setups, Flood Drive. I want to thank John for putting this league on. I want to thank you for broadcasting it. I want to thank T&A Motorsports for broadcasting them. Sponsoring them. Broadcasting them.
Absolutely, man. Well, a heck of a run, a heck of a drive here, man. Congratulations picking up the checkered flag here in this one, man. A great performance and a great drive out there. Shane, hopefully we'll see you back up here tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll see you back up here in Victory Lane, or at least up in the broadcast booth, as you've been on a little bit of a roll here now. Back-to-back nights, having some great runs, some great performances, and being able to get it done here tonight has got to feel pretty dang good.
Yeah, it does, man. Just being steady with these cars, going back and forth from each car. I race about everything but sprint cars. So once you jump back and forth, you lose a little bit here and gain a little bit here. So it's just hard sometimes.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Definitely hard going from, different cars and always trying to keep up with, all the changes that you need to do and all these things, especially with all the updates and everything else. You gotta kind of really be on your A game, in anything that you get behind, especially with all these leagues and everything else. And it takes a lot of time, a lot of practice, and a lot of know-how. And looked like you found out how to do it here tonight, as you definitely hit your marks, hit that setup perfectly, and you had that 11 ride out in front, leading all the laps here tonight, and picking up yet again another great checkered flag.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Shane, absolutely, my boy. Appreciate you as well, homie. Hopefully, have yourself a wonderful night, and don't party too hard down there in Victory Lane.
All right, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Shane Yates, our race winner here in this one. Yates picking up the checkered flag, man. What a run and what a race right there from Mr. Yates, as we're going to get ready to pull our second place finisher up into the broadcast booth. Mr. Charles Barnes coming home here in position number 2. Charles having himself a great run, coming home in that second spot. We're going to bring Charles up here into the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Hey, Charles, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yes, sir. Got you.
Charles, my boy, what a run. What a race out there, homie, man. It looked like you're going to have a good shot at being able to try to make a couple moves there on that 11 ride. Unfortunately, you just never quite got the opportunity out there. And as the laps continued to close down, the pressure continued to mount. You stayed right there on his back bumper, and a caution flag came out late in the race to kind of kill your momentum there, to kill your shots at being able to try to make a move to get around him late in this one.
It kind of did. I mean, the way that track was there towards the end, it was kind of hard to pass. You had to hit your lines perfectly, and Shane ran a great race that whole race, and he messed up once, and I was able to catch back up to him after I was racing for second there a little bit after one of those restarts. And if he would have messed up when I was on his bumper, it would have been a different story. I probably could have competed with him, but once it went all top in 1 and 2 and slider, it was like I could get a slight run coming off of 4, but there was nothing into 1 and 2 that I really wanted to attempt and maybe mess up our race. But I was trying different lines here and there, and nothing just seemed any faster. So I'm okay with the second. And I mean, I got to give it to Shane. He ran a great race, didn't mess up very many times, and nothing I could really capitalize off of. So.
Absolutely, man, and that's basically what it's all about. It's just continuing to be so consistent and continue to hit those marks, not make those mistakes, or at least make, minimal mistakes. If you just bounce it off the wall a little bit where it's really not hurting your car or killing all the momentum out of it, where it would allow you to get that big run. And Shane did a great job of it. You did a great job yourself out there on the racetrack all evening long, really minimizing those mistakes, even with some restarts out there, and you having to start side by side with the third place car, really having to try to jump up there and clear them into one every time. It was fairly hard to do. I mean, a couple times we saw you get stuck down on the bottom side. You'd have to wait until the back stretch to kind of go up and try to clear that outside car, and you continue to hit those marks, continue to stay right there. It took you a couple laps to kind of reel in Shane once again, but every time, it seemed like every time we looked at the front of the field, man, you two were right there, nose to tail, a car length or less in between the two of you, as you were right there with them, just waiting, just hoping for that 11 ride to make that one of those mistakes and slip up a little bit where it would give you a shot to kind of get around him.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was waiting. I don't wish anybody to, mess up, but you sitting in second, you're hoping that leader, does something wrong, and he just didn't. But I was waiting for it. I was praying and hoping.
Absolutely, man. Well, Charles, nonetheless, still a good run, a great race. Right up there in the second spot all evening long, having a great performance and another good points night here for the championship.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Charles, who would you like to thank here for such a great run and great performance there out of the 21C machine?
All the guys over at NLR, always putting into work, practicing and all that stuff. Got to give a shout out to Elite Performance Industries for all the things they do for the team. I got to give a shout out to Garrett Marshall for these wraps that he does for me, for Cody Gagliano for officialing these races, and then John for putting this whole thing together so we can come together and everybody can have good fun racing, and then you for broadcasting it.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, Charles, congratulations on the solid second place run here in this one, homie. Hopefully, we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth throughout the rest of the week, and hopefully, we'll see you, maybe one spot better and back up here in Victory Lane.
We're looking forward to it, buddy. Thank you.
Beauty, have yourself a wonderful night.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Charles Barnes coming home in position number 2 here in this one, man. What a run and what a race right there out of Mr. Charles Barnes. Man, what a performance. What a drive here by all these drivers. Man, that was a ton of fun. These guys put on a heck of a show, a heck of a drive here for us all evening long. We didn't really see anything super crazy. It was a couple cars that kind of spun around here or there. It really wasn't any, huge pileups or any huge controversies or anything else. There's some good, hard racing and everyone, back throughout the field, just battling side by side for so many laps. Put on, such a great show, and that was absolutely amazing to watch. Absolutely insane to see all these drivers continue to duke it out like that on a consistent basis. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't as well, make sure you guys check out Kick Gaming. We're also over there as well, live streaming right now. We're going to drop it into the chat right now for you guys. If you guys haven't heard of Kick Gaming, it's a brand new streaming service, a brand new streaming site. It's basically just like Twitch, but it's not as greedy and everything else, and it's built by streamers for streamers. And we're over there. We're trying to grow, and if anyone would like to help your boy out, jump over to Kick, make an account, drop your boy a follow as we continue to build more and more over there as well. We're looking for 75 followers over on Kick. We're currently at like 30 right now, so we need some help. We need some of the viewers over here on YouTube and Facebook to maybe jump over there and show an extra little bit of love, that extra little bit of support. Jump over there, quickly make an account, hit that follow button on Peacemaker Gaming, and follow us over there as well as we continue to try to build over on Kick, as well as Kick is going to be probably our home for smaller streams. When we do certain little things here and there. Like earlier today, we played Hogwarts for about 3.5 hours or so. We were just vibing, playing Hogwarts over there early this morning, and we're thinking about doing that again tomorrow morning, jumping back on over on Kick, playing some Hogwarts again, and then we're going to be probably jumping on to some CSGO and playing some CSGO with a couple of the boys as well, and we're going to be doing that over on Kick. So if you guys want to enjoy that action as well, make sure you jump over there and show some love over on Kick, and you guys can see that tagged up in the chat right now. You know what? We'll even pin it as well, so it's the pinned message. You guys will see that, Peacemaker Gaming at kick.com. Go over and show us some love over there, chat, as we're going to get ready to pull in our third place finisher, our third place driver, Mr. James Stockton, having a great run and a great drive here. I don't even know, where did James start in this one? James started fairly deep out here. Let me take a look. James started in position number 5. Okay, see, I thought James started pretty deep in that. I thought he started way back there, but I guess he didn't. James coming in, dropping that like on the stream, as we're going to pull Stockton up into the chat right now for his great third place run. Hey, James, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. One second, let me pause you. I'm watching your,
yeah,
your
live. There you go.
All right, yeah, I got you.
Beauty. James, my boy, what a run, what a race right there, man. I was just looking at the, at the starting spots. I thought you started a little bit farther back there, so you must have slid back a little bit early on, and then you battled back. We saw you right up there inside the top 5 for majority of the race, as we saw you pass a lot of cars and get back up towards the front. And then here you are late in the race, making some moves, jumping up into that third spot and coming home here in that final podium position, man. Take us back through the race and how you ended up here in position number 3.
Yeah, at the beginning, I think I was racing pretty hard with Seth there, and we touched a little bit, got a tad sideways, and a couple cars got by, but it wasn't too crazy. I was maybe 6th, and then I got up to 3rd fairly quickly, about 14 or 15, and then my teammate Bradley, man, he had the top running. I was running the bottom the whole race, and he got by me. We talked a little bit, and I took the high side and ended up getting him on a restart a little bit later, and then that was pretty much it there.
Beauty. Well, James, an absolutely wicked run here. A great drive by not only you, but also your teammate Bradley coming home there in the 5th spot. You guys were definitely hooked up here tonight. Very fast cars and a great run here out of the both of you. But, man, coming home in that 3rd spot behind Charles and Shane Yates, man, it's got to feel pretty good with the, so much talent out there on the field. So many great drivers there. Not only just the 2 in front of you, but all those guys behind you. When you look at, Calvin Brooks, Lon Franks, Josh Ely, and all these great drivers that are back there behind you trying to figure out a way to get around you, and you never faltered, never made those mistakes, and kept them at bay here all evening long.
Hell yeah. I don't think you guys understand. Like, this is awesome for me. Like, I've been running with these guys for so long to finally get a podium. This is my first podium in a large league race. Like, I've finished podiums obviously in like 10 car leagues and stuff like that, but with a full field stacked like this, man, it feels awesome to finally get that podium finish.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, you should definitely be proud, as that was a heck of a run and a heck of a drive, man. Definitely looks like you guys got your program pointed in the right direction. You're continuing to have these good runs, good performances out there. We continue to see that 37 ride get faster and faster. And here you are getting a podium finish. Hopefully it continued to build that momentum, and hopefully we see you up here in the broadcast booth more and more. But, James, who do you gotta thank for such a great performance here tonight, and this continued drive for becoming better and better and having these great runs on a consistent basis?
First and foremost, I want to thank the SIM500 for putting this thing on. Like, this competition's awesome. Also want to thank all the competitors, like, showing up every week. It's a blast running with everyone. My teammates over at Dark Side Racing, Bradley Means, Grady Urham. Oh, sorry about that, Grady. Erman.
Don't worry, I did the same thing all the time.
No, I'm giving him shit. But Joey Brewer, Kyle Householder, it's a blast running with those guys all the time.
Absolutely, man. Definitely looks like you guys are having a lot of fun. And, yeah, I didn't realize that Grady was on your team as well. So, I mean, 3 cars up there in the top 6. It's got to feel pretty good for that whole team.
Yeah, it really does. And Joey, he was battling up there too. He was close to a top 10, and he got caught up in something at the end there. But we're getting better and better each week.
Absolutely, man. You guys are definitely pointing in the right direction, having these great runs. James, congratulations coming home here in the 3rd spot this evening, man. Hopefully you have yourself, a wonderful evening, a wonderful night, and hopefully we'll see you back up here on the podium here in the near future and maybe down in Victory Lane.
Man, that's the next goal. Victory Lane, that would be freaking sweet. I also wanted to thank you for broadcasting these. I always love watching these.
Beauty, I appreciate that, my boy. I appreciate hearing that you enjoy the content.
Yep, take it easy, Aaron.
Yes, you as well. James, have yourself a wonderful night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for that 37 ride of James Stockton, as James coming home here in position number 3, man. A great run and a great drive out of that 37 ride, having a heck of a run, a heck of a performance, as unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be calling it there on that note. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the share button, hit that follow button if you're watching over on Facebook, hit that like and subscribe button if you're watching over on YouTube. And if you haven't already, make sure you jump over to kick.com and drop a follow over there for your boy on Peacemaker Gaming over on Kick. If you guys are watching on Kick right now, make sure you hit that follow button as we continue to try to build more and more over there and trying to reach affiliate over there on Kick, which is the next big goal over there for Kick Gaming. But, man, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and having a great night here and watching some wicked racing action. Man, we saw some great runs, some great drives, and, man, we saw some great performances there out of a lot of these drivers and a lot of guys showing up, having some great runs. And can't thank all of you guys, all the fans in the stands, for tuning in, showing the love with all the likes, the shares, the comments, all the star senders, everyone coming in, resubscribing as well. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and showing the love and showing the support here on all these channels. And I continue to look forward to continue to grow more and more and more and continue to pump out wicked content like we did here tonight. And we're going to be back live tomorrow evening with some more racing action. We're back in the dirt street stocks tomorrow night, so get ready for another big run, another great drive. This one will start a little bit earlier tomorrow. It'll be about probably around 7:40, 7:45 Eastern time. Tomorrow is when we're going to be live for tomorrow night's race. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. It'll be starting about an hour earlier than what we start here tonight. So make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys get to enjoy some more dirt track racing tomorrow evening as well. But unfortunately, we're going to call it there. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys all tomorrow night. Yo, Jaron, my boy Jaron, coming in, showing the love, smashing that heart reaction as well. What is good, Jaron? What is good, my boy James Stockton, coming in, showing the love as well, smashing that like. Gentlemen, much appreciate each of you. Much appreciate everyone tuning in. And I'll see y'all later on tomorrow. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out, baby. You know what? We're going to pull up a quick little Scary Strokes.
Where fun meets fright. Where every experience transports you to a world of fun. Play 18 holes of blacklight mini-golf in ancient Egypt, a haunted house, and beyond the grave. Step inside our virtual reality arena, where you take control of video games and virtual worlds. Battle robots, shoot zombies, and compete against your friends. Throw your next birthday with our VIP party pack. Our party pros are ready to entertain you with a fright fest you'll never forget. Perfect for an action-packed date night full of flirty fun. Our state-of-the-art arcade has the latest games with the coolest prizes. Be sure to feast on some tasty morsels in the Graveyard Grill. So come on, bring your ghoulish gang over to Scary Strokes, where every experience matters. Welcome to Scary Strokes, where fun meets fright, where every experience transports you to a world of fun. Play 18 holes of blacklight mini-golf in ancient Egypt, a haunted house, and beyond the grave. Step inside our virtual reality arena, where you take control of video games and virtual worlds. Battle robots, shoot zombies, and compete against your friends. Throw your next birthday with our VIP party pack. Our party pros are ready to entertain you with a fright fest you'll never forget. Perfect for an action-packed date night full of flirty fun. Our state-of-the-art arcade has the latest games with the coolest prizes. Be sure to feast on some tasty morsels in the Graveyard Grill. So come on, bring your ghoulish gang over to Scary Strokes, where every experience matters. Welcome to Scary Strokes, where fun meets fright, where every experience transports you to a world of fun. Play 18 holes of blacklight mini-golf in ancient Egypt, a haunted house, and beyond the grave. Step inside our virtual reality arena, where you take control of video games and virtual worlds. Battle robots, shoot zombies, and compete against your friends. Throw your next birthday with our VIP party pack. Our party pros are ready to entertain you with a fright fest you'll never forget. Perfect for an action-packed date night full of flirty fun. Our state-of-the-art arcade has the latest games with the coolest prizes. Be sure to feast on some tasty morsels in the Graveyard Grill. So come on, bring your ghoulish gang over to Scary Strokes, where every experience matters. Welcome to Scary Strokes, where fun meets fright, where every experience transports you to a world of fun. Play 18 holes of blacklight mini-golf in ancient Egypt, a haunted house, and beyond the grave. Step inside our virtual reality arena, where you take control of video games and virtual worlds. Battle robots, shoot zombies, and compete against your friends. Throw your next birthday with our VIP party pack. Our party pros are ready to entertain you with a fright fest you'll never forget. Perfect for an action-packed date night full of flirty fun. Our state-of-the-art arcade has the latest games with the coolest prizes. Be sure to feast on some tasty morsels in the Graveyard Grill. So come on, bring your ghoulish gang over to Scary Strokes, where every experience matters.